I still was 20 and I woke up with wood every morning, then I probably could handle it. But now I have to stick my thumb in my butt just to pee. So I can't get in that cold shower. I'll lose it all together.
Yeah. I know what you mean. Yeah, I still do that most of the time.
Still wake up with wood?
Yep.
You sit down to pee?
I stick my leg on the counter.
Nice. You pee like
just like, you know, like a dog pees on a tree.
Yeah.
Basically the same thing.
You pee in the sink?
No. The toilet's right by the sink.
Oh, okay.
So,
no.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm just figuring you're like, you're beside
that picture.
We're going to talk about why we're in here.
In the camper?
In the camper.
All right.
You know why? A little bit.
I mean, I just figured because we didn't have nowhere else to go.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
I got 5 kids.
Yeah.
You got 2.
Yeah.
And they come in here while we're setting all this up. A bunch of them did.
Yes. Well, there's like 25 people in here.
We couldn't even think.
So, I was getting frustrated. Man.
If you could record, if you think about recording with all those people running around, that's what it'd be like if we was in the house.
I know it.
So that's why we're in the camper.
Yeah.
This is where I come to chill out. In
I bet. Dude, I'd be out here all the time.
Most of the time, I jack off right there where you're sitting. No.
I would.
Not at all. Dude.
I would, though. I guarantee I'd be in here half the time at least, dude.
Just chilling, watching the TV.
I'd come out here and just like get away. You know, I was skateboarding the other day.
Did you? How long did you stay sore?
Shit. I'll tell you what, dude. Dude. I fell down too, man.
Did you? Did it hurt?
I jumped up on this ledge. I can still do some stuff, but your balance is not there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. It changes, baby.
I mean,
it changes.
I fell down.
That's for sure.
I just fell down like a normal fall. Well, I jumped up on the ledge and I did it like a 50-50.
So, wait a second.
You know
okay. Let's rewind for just a second. You said you fell like a normal fall. Was that a normal fall when you were 17?
Back in the day.
Yeah.
I fell 100 damn times a day. You know what I'm saying?
At 15, 16, 17 years old, you fell 100 times a day doing that.
Right. No joke. I mean, literally.
Yeah.
Probably.
Just falling. That's
all
part of it. You got to learn how to do it. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude. I couldn't even walk the next day, man.
I bet, dude.
My hip was hurting, my back, my elbows.
Everything was sore.
I was like, what?
What?
Dude, that's the first time I've really felt old. Like, for real. I was like, something changed.
Yeah, it did.
35 years old to 20, that's a big difference, man.
When did you go skateboarding again?
A month ago.
Oh, really?
Maybe 2 months ago.
Oh, yeah. You felt that for sure. I was walking into the house and all the lights were out when I pulled up in the driveway and I thought I was footloose and fancy free.
Yeah.
So I opened up the door real quiet and started took about one step in there and before my mom hit me with everything she had.
Really?
Fuck! Yeah.
Hit you.
Like a man.
Yeah.
I couldn't see her. It was pitch dark in there. She'd been sitting in there with her eyes closed waiting for me to get home.
Oh my goodness.
So she could hit me and see me. So she went off. She was like, and then I fell off the porch and slept in my car that night. She said, hey, look, you ever stay out that late and don't call me and tell me what's going on? It was like 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
And I had a curfew at 11. I deserved it.
You didn't have cell phones back then.
No, I had a pager.
Pager?
I had an old pager.
Did you have a pager?
Yeah, the pager. Yeah, and I don't think she had paged me. I don't know. I think she really just woke up in the middle of the night and realized I wasn't there.
Yeah.
And then, but I don't know what really happened. But
Dang,
I know I got beat up, son.
Dang.
That's why, I mean, honestly, these gay people got it figured out. The gays have got it figured out.
I know, man.
If I could just figure out some way to suck a Peter. If I could just figure out some way to force myself to do it. Do you ever see them walking around pissed off?
I really don't, man.
No, they float when they walk.
And you notice? Well, I ain't going to say it, but I mean, they are like,
They're happier than we
it's
are,
like
dude.
two best friend dudes.
I
You know, be
know.
like,
Exactly.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
the same concept as me and you sitting here, except
I
they're
know.
touching each other.
I know, it'd be weird. But I understand why they do it. But
I mean, I don't understand why they do it.
I don't either.
I can't
Like,
get.
I'm not attracted to them, I guess. But
at the same time,
the mental connection is probably different. It's not 180 degrees separate trying to come together.
Yes, no, it's not.
It's more together.
Like in them too, like if we get pissed off at one another, then, you know, guess what? We can fight out in the backyard. I'll throw fists
Like
with
for
you
real fight.
and fight, and then 10 minutes over, it's over. We can come back in here, sit down like it never happened.
It used to take me 50 minutes one way to get to work. I worked there 11 years. But like when I first started, I was on third shift, and it's the first and only wreck that I've ever had. But it didn't get reported.
Oh, God.
See what I'm saying? But yeah, I felt like I was so tired that day. I think I got like an hour of sleep the day before, and you know, you work third shift and feel like crap anyway.
Yeah.
I was driving home down, you know, Dalton Pike, straight as an arrow.
It is one of the straightest.
It's just like nothing. You ain't got to do anything.
Yeah, just hold the steering wheel.
Yeah, and it's like I was so sleepy that I was laying there, or I was sitting there in this piece of crap Buick or whatever I had, and I put my head against the window. And I was like,
"Oh God,
I'm just gonna take a nap." That's what I was thinking. I'm just gonna take a little nap for a second. That's it. And I woke
terrible.
up.
I've been there before.
It's
though.
horrible. Like your brain is not working right.
I
dude.
know. Yeah.
I hit this mailbox. It was a metal mailbox, and it busted my whole front windshield. Like didn't come through it, but it shattered the whole thing all the way across.
Ugh.
And I was sliding sideways down this huge ditch. It was like not a little ditch. It was huge, like
a deep ditch.
Well, it was long. You know what I'm saying? So it was like a hill, basically.
Yeah.
So I was going sideways down through there, and I kept flooring it. And I jumped up the road, and this is it had 4 lanes, but it had one in the middle, so 5 lanes basically. This is 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. Luckily, there wasn't nobody around. Period, which is crazy, man. I mean, it don't make no sense to me, really. Not thinking about that.
Yeah,
but I jumped up over and went all the way across the other side of the road, like just trying to get control of the car. Never stopped. I finally pulled in this road like right there and checked everything out. My oil was leaking. I think it busted the oil pan. I didn't say nothing to nobody. I didn't pay for that mailbox either. So if y'all watching this, sorry. If y'all lost a mailbox on Dalton Pike like 15 years ago, sorry.
That was me.
That was me.
Through it.
That was me.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I've never fallen asleep before.
Really?
Not like that. I've never lost control of the vehicle falling asleep.
Yeah.
But I have. I mean, like, I have had that thought where I was like, I'm just going to take a quick nap. You're like...
That don't make any sense.
I know it, dude. What I know what you're talking about. Like, I just need to close my eyes for a second.
Yeah. And they say that, drink or like driving drunk is just as bad as driving sleepy.
They say it's worse.
I believe
They say it's worse. They say it's worse than driving drunk.
Yeah.
Driving sleepy is actually worse than driving drunk. Like, there's been studies on it. Like,
really?
Your cognitive functions are not there when you're sleeping.
Apparently.
Yeah. Well, I mean, your brain's not working, dude. You just said to yourself while you're driving 55, I'm going to take a quick nap.
I know. That don't make any sense.
I know. That's hilarious, though.
That's crazy.
I've done it
scared
before.
the crap out of me, dude.
God, I bet. Did you take a nap after you wrecked?
I don't know, man. I probably did. I probably didn't sleep for a couple of days. Called into work for 3 days.
So, have you ever been to a restaurant and, you get done eating and somebody you're with just thinks it's a good idea to, like, blow their nose?
Not really.
No?
No. Like loud, though?
Like I'm talking about, give it everything you got.
I mean, I feel like Papa used to do that.
That's what I'm talking about.
Dude, he didn't care, though. Yeah, Papa did that a lot.
Yeah, he did. And then
he didn't care at all.
Me and Diamond and Ashley and Philip, they'd all be like,
"You still eating?"
Yeah.
You could hear the snot coming out, like, flying out of different pitches and coming out.
You're like, bro, go to the bathroom or something, man.
I know, man.
He didn't care.
He didn't care.
Everybody in the restaurant could hear it.
But
We would.
he's old though.
I mean, he wasn't walking to the bathroom. He's like, hey, I'm right here.
That one leg and old.
I can't wait till I blow my nose in a restaurant and everybody's just like, hey, he's old.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, hey, you go to like a Christmas party or something, and you're like, oh, the trash can's full, and you grab it, and everybody's like, no, stop! You're too old to do that. You're gonna break a hip. Yeah,
that's gonna be awesome.
I know. I can't wait,
But you can't walk too.
Well, you can.
Depends.
You're walking past the trash can.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all I'm talking about. Like, you're just walking by, and you're like, oh, it needs to be changed, and you grab it, and about 4 people rush in to get it from you because they think you're gonna break a hip.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's where I'm ready to get to. Let's get to that part.
What are we talking about?
I don't know.
Making fun of these guys. Is that what we're doing?
You gotta make an intro.
My name's Trey.
My name is Kurt Clayton. We are the wives of the normal dudes.
I don't know what we're supposed to.
I don't know.
Easy, don't we?
Yeah, they do make it look
I don't
easy. We
even
just
know
we
what
just
to
sit
do
here and
right
talk.
now.
What do we want to talk about? We'll just talk.
Okay.
Intro.
What do we say?
Welcome
Welcome
back
back.
to the podcast.
To the Normal Dudes podcast.
Mhm. This is Brittany. I'm Ashley.
Yes.
She's married to Trey. I'm married to Kurt, and they make it look easy. So
we have no idea what to say. They
They
just put us out
on here, so we're
and they're like, just go for it.
we got to figure out something to talk about. So, what do we want to talk about today?
I don't know how annoying they are. I don't know.
The icks of the
icks.
husbands.
The icks
Okay,
of
we
the
can do
husbands.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that. Yeah.
All right. You want to start? You want me to
Oh gosh, where do I start? The icks. There's too many.
Quite a few. Okay.
Yeah.
What's the worst?
Oh, the worst. His
The worst ick,
anger. Gosh.
Anger, oh.
Yeah.
My husband's just sarcastic. He doesn't get really angry. He's just sarcastic.
I
He's
could
just
do.
a smart
I
aleck
probably
all
could
the
deal
time.
with sarcasm, but the anger, it's just like it gives me anxiety, and I'm just like it just throws me off.
They're talking about us while we're doing this.
Like I'm like,
I guess
what
we
are they-
didn't do a whole lot of that. So y'all are
throwing us off.
y'all are being
Y'all didn't talk while we were?
once or twice, just like once or twice. Yes. No, we
Y'all are used to being up here though, and we're just
Anywho,
like, what are y'all saying?
like once or twice, but y'all were busy in your own little world because y'all love yourselves. All right, so
Okay.
go ahead.
Past week though, I've been waking up feeling trashy.
I mean, I
Like,
have
just-
too. I wake up
I
feeling
don't know.
bad.
I think it's because I'm staying up till like 5:30 in the morning.
It really is.
I need to stop doing that
Need to try, but
and get a job. I gotta get a job, bro. I gotta get my license, bro.
how old are you now?
17, man.
Golly,
And I'm slacking, bro.
I got a lot
I'm
in front of me.
slacking.
I'm only 13 right now. I got so much in front of me.
Preston didn't get his license till he was 19. Cameron didn't get his until he was like 20. I don't want to be that way, bro.
Yeah, Dalian took
I don't
a
wanna be
while
that
to get
way.
his. Carter got his really early. Logan got his as soon as he could. Dalian took him till he's 18, 19 to get his license.
Mhm. I don't want to be that way, bro. I gotta
Yeah, I mean,
I gotta get on it.
I've got plans for myself though. Like I'm trying to go to college.
What you want to
have
do?
a side job. I think I'm gonna go into engineering
For real?
of some sort. Yeah, I think that'd be fun because they all pay well.
Yep.
I think I'm interested in stuff like that, and I want to have a side job while I'm in college. You know,
Mhm.
because
Obviously.
Carter right now he's in college and he goes every Monday. That's it. Every Monday he has a job.
He got one class.
He's got one
Wait,
class every Monday. He has
Dang.
a job.
So that's one way to do college.
And I want, and it's fine as
I would
long
do.
as I'm.
I'd go to college if I could have one class a week.
I think I'm gonna go to college either way. I gotta have something for my life. I mean,
Yeah, you know
either
what?
way,
A
I
lot
got
of people
to.
disagree with what I want to do, bro. Every time I tell somebody what I want to do, they just look at me and they're like,
I mean-
I don't know. They just don't. What I want to do is awful outland. I want to be a fighter, bro. I want to be UFC one champion. I just
think you
want to
could. I
fight,
think,
bro.
I think you could. You're
That's
strong.
what I want to do. Like, and every time I tell dad, and they're just like, I don't know, that just seems a little out there. And I'm like, that's what I want to do, bro. I could really see I'm so passionate about it. And I'm not passionate about
As
nothing
long
else.
as you're passionate about it,
I'm
I
not
think you
passionate
can do
about
it.
nothing else, dude. Nothing.
as long as you have that determination to do it, you can really do what you want.
That's real, bro. I got one.
Go ahead.
It's bad with money.
That's me right there. So.
That's a pretty good one, though. That's a pretty good one. I mean, it's
Me and Brittany are.
so if you're bad with money, though, I feel like that is you can deal with that. You know, I don't.
It's something that's you're really able to work out, but it's hard to. Not saying I've ever done it before because I haven't, but I feel like it would be really hard to tell somebody how to spend their money. And that's really where the problem stems from, because that's the offense with it. Like whenever you're telling somebody, hey, you're spending too much money. I know it. The automatic argument is already, well, it's my money.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so right now it is.
And that also stems to the selfishness thing, because if you're selfish with your money, then sorry about
girls will be like, well, if you want to tell me what to do with my money, put a ring on it.
Yeah.
I'd say it.
And right now she would have that argument if you're just dating.
Right.
You're
And now if you're married, that's completely different.
Yeah,
That's
it is.
different. Yeah.
But are you talking about?
You can't tell a girl you're dating what to spend her money on.
No.
If you're not living under the same household and you don't have bills or anything like that, you
It don't even
cannot
matter,
say
really.
anything.
I'm gonna be honest with you. You can't tell them what you're married to.
No, you can't.
No.
You can try to be like, hey, listen,
Yeah.
we need to save some money here. I mean, I'm making this much. You're making this much, and we're probably not ever going to have the opportunity to save again. Let's save some money.
Yeah.
And
I wish I could do that.
This tank top is not as important as our bills next month.
right, or what this $500 purse that you want. It's not
Right.
as important as.
Brittany don't really spend much money.
I mean, even
honestly.
for me, I'm kind of bad with money just because I spend too much money on the tool truck. And old Matt guy got me for about $350 last week for a tool cart.
And then you're going to try to tell Liv not to buy a tank top.
No, I've never told her not to buy anything. I'm just saying, hey, you might want to save your money instead of don't buy that. You're just going to get tired of it.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, there's some truth to that for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
But at the time you're like, I want it.
Yeah.
And then.
Well, and there's also a little bit of a difference for me.
I mean,
too,
I went and got loans for stuff that I got tired of, bro.
Yeah, that's rough. That's a rough way to
Bunch
look
of time,
at it.
bro. I went and got loans for loans, son. Huh?
I can't say nothing about it. I've got loans to pay off credit cards and then fill those credit cards back up.
3 times I've done that shit.
Gosh,
I'm
that's
horrible with
rough.
money. It's just, I think the being poor,
It is. And you get a dime.
you get fed up, bro.
You get one dime in your hand and you're like,
Yep.
Yeah.
Who would you say is the most accepting of who you are? Conservatives, gay people?
Conservative Christians, 100%.
Really?
I have the odd number of Christians, tell me that I might be going to hell for being gay, but that's an odd number. Out of
Yeah.
thousands of comments and I get on a daily basis and thousands of followers, conservative people are coming to me saying, oh, like you're not one of those gay people. You're cool. We can get with that. You're not pushing an agenda.
Yeah.
But it's liberals in the gay community, which is what sparked my channel in the first place,
Yeah.
that are excluding me. And I was excluded from dating, from events in the gay community, from that entire part of, I guess, my identity,
Yeah.
which pushed me to make the TikTok, and then further pushed me to see, when all these comments are in the open, that liberals and gay people are the ones that won't accept that I'm a Christian conservative.
Yeah.
But Christian conservatives accept that I'm gay.
Your mental health plays a big part in all that too, though. Especially like things you feed your brain and tell yourself play a big part in who you are as a person as well.
yeah, 100%.
So you
dude.
wake up every morning and you're like, man, I'm a failure. I'm a terrible person. I'm not really where I want to be, and it's all my fault. You'll sit and believe because you
Yeah.
keep telling yourself that. And then
Yeah,
what
you
you
will.
feed your brain is really important.
Yep.
If you wake up every morning, you look in the mirror and you tell yourself, like, I'm going to go out, I'm going to get it today, I'm going to do my best, I'm going to be my best, I am the best version of myself that I can be, I'm going to go out and I'm going to get it. And then you just keep on feeding that to yourself, and eventually you will.
Let's make it hit with the hardest one. From 1 to 10, how good looking would you rate yourself?
Oh,
Man, what? 1,000.
oh yeah.
Look at that.
You got that confidence.
Y'all see this hair? Y'all see this in his eyes? His height? Come here. Where the hard ones at?
I know. I'm nervous.
get to the bottom of this.
Here we go. My hands are sweaty.
Yeah. Palms are sweating.
Don't do it. These are some real guys. Let me tell y'all.
Who is the sexiest in the room? Oh, it's Jay.
Come here, but y'all see these
bro.
eyes and these hands.
There's Jay's eye.
His confidence levels up.
Height.
Oh man, so I got a nightmare of a vasectomy story. I can tell you.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy. I've been thinking about getting one myself, but I'm just terrified. And this might not actually help.
It's probably not going to.
It's probably not going to help my
This is not going to help you go
anxiety.
get a
Go get one.
In fact, there's a guy that I worked with that said, "Dude, I wouldn't have waited nearly as long if I hadn't seen you go through your vasectomy."
Really?
Yeah.
Dang, son.
So I'll start from the beginning.
Yeah.
I'll just tell the whole story. So I went from my first original, consult or whatever, just like everybody else does.
Yeah.
I show up there. They take me back there. They tell me to take my pants off or whatever. And they gave me a gown this time. So I'm a dude. I'm in there pulling on it, trying to get to,
Yeah.
I don't care if it's a dude or a girl. I don't want them to see it when it's like, turtle.
100%, dude. I know it.
So I was in there pulling on it, trying to get some length going, and my doc walked in. It's a dude. I'm good. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
So he just lifts my little dress up and he's looking at it,
Yeah.
and he just pokes around on my balls and flicks my dick a little bit. Not really, but
puts it in his mouth.
But he was just dilly-dallying around down there, and I was like looking at the top of his head. Basically, you're like, this is weird,
Yeah, dude.
So, your average consult
Yeah.
for that
Yeah.
procedure. So he told me I could be off work for 3 days and I'd be done.
Really?
He said, take off Friday, come get it done 8 o'clock in the morning, Friday morning.
Yeah.
Get the surgery done, and you'll be ready to go back to work Monday morning. Easy.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I was like, cool. That's perfect, dude. I'll go back to work. I'll miss 1 day. I'll take 1 day of vacation for the surgery. It's not a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
So I went in Friday morning to do that surgery. I took it off. They gave me a Valium to take before I go back, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I got back there, and that Valium had kicked in pretty good. And I'd never seen it smaller. And there was a room full of people.
Dang, bro, for real?
I'm not talking about, I'm getting surgery.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
So I've got an anesthesiologist behind me. He's at my head dealing with my breathing.
Yeah.
There's a respiratory therapist behind me dealing with my breathing.
Yeah.
There's an anesthesiologist standing right beside him pushing drugs into my veins,
Yep.
There's 2 nurses that are scrubbed in and ready to go. And I look down like this. My little thing is gone, dude. It is gone. I look down like, where'd you go, dude? What is going on? That's the smallest I've ever seen it in my whole life.
Dang, son.
And there's a room full of people looking at it, bro.
Yeah. Goodness, man. That
Get
was
out of here.
son.
Get out of here. This is not a routine procedure. They're giving you a Valium.
Yeah.
So you're kind of like, whatever.
Yeah. I've never had one, but.
A Valium?
No, I never had one.
It's weak compared to
it just takes you
not like a Xanax, but
wow.
It's going to take you off.
Takes the edge off a little bit.
Yeah. And you're because you're awake for that whole procedure.
Yeah.
You don't really, that's not cool. You know what I'm saying?
No, it ain't cool at all.
So they cut it open, and I don't know what they were pulling on or whatever, but I could feel it all the way up in my stomach.
For real?
Yeah. Like, how you get kicked in the nuts and you feel stuff. It's like that, but it wasn't like painful. I could just feel it up right where you would hurt at.
Really?
Yes.
Dude, that's weird.
So weird.
Yeah,
I could just feel that pressure right where, like if you get kicked in the nuts and you feel it like that in your stomach and you're like, oh,
Uh-huh.
I could feel pressure at that place in my stomach when they started messing with stuff.
Yeah.
So they did one side, cut it open, sewed it up, moved to the other side, same thing. 2 nuts, 2 cuts.
Yeah.
So 1 stitch on each side of my ball sack. Not a big deal. They're tiny, minuscule little slits.
Yeah.
Really, really minuscule.
Yeah.
So no big deal. I'm doing good, right? Everything's going as planned.
Yeah.
I'm at the house. I'm get back to the house. Bag of peas. I'm chilling, bro. Really,
Yeah.
Ashley's been sweet to me because I've done all this for her. So, because when she had her last child, she didn't want to get the
Tubes tied.
tubes tied. Yeah. So she didn't want to get her tubes tied.
Yeah.
And you're like, bro, I know that but you're here and they can do it for you. Just sign up, you know?
Yeah.
Just sign up. She's like, nope, not doing it. It's easier for you to get it done. I was like, well, we don't know that, but.
Yeah, that's what they say.
That's what they say. But we don't know that. So you're just talking out your head, you know. You have no idea.
Yeah.
But you're going to tell me what you want me to hear, right?
Yeah, 100%.
So I spent the whole weekend breasted, peas, ball sack. I'm hollering at Ashley for everything I need.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Monday morning, I get up. I'm like, all right, we're going back to work. So I go back to work. I'm like, rock on. Everything's fine, dude. Everything felt great.
Yeah.
I was like, this is perfect, dude. This is not going to be bad at all. By 11 o'clock, they were both swelled up. Both of them combined was about, my sack was about the size of a cantaloupe.
Damn, bro. Really?
And by 11 o'clock.
God.
And I called my supervisor and I was like, dude, there's no way I can explain this to you without telling you what's going on.
Yeah.
So here it is.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go home.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go to the doctor too.
Yeah.
So we had this freezer full of bags of ice.
Mm-hmm.
I grabbed a bag of ice. I set it in my van and sat on that to get home and called the doctor and told him what was going on. So I get to the doctor that same day. It was like 2:00 in the afternoon. He said, yeah, get up here. We're going to check everything out.
Yeah. So
I get up there. It hurts for him to.
Really?
Oh, dude. It hurt for him to touch it.
Dang, son.
It hurt for him to. It hurt to zip my pants up. It hurt.
Yeah.
It was tender. Very tender.
Yeah.
So he said, he looks at it. He feels around on everything. And he goes, you're fine.
Really?
You're fine. Yeah. You're just part of the 1%.
Get the wrong 1%, son.
Bro, what? I'm part of the what?
What does that mean?
1% of people have that reaction when they have that done.
Really?
1%. 99% can go back to work on Monday and never have an issue.
Dang, bro.
I'm part of the 1%. Well, hopefully you enjoyed the podcast today. Right?
Yeah.
Like it and subscribe to the channel and come back and check us out again.
Yeah, thank you so much for watching. We appreciate it for real.
Love y'all.
Love y'all.